another live auction. Let me just post my little form there in case you are interested in buying something today. I will need that little form filled out with the most important information, which is your email address. So again, welcome in. We're going to do a jewelry auction and sale. I hope everyone's doing great. Start of your week is looking good. Let's see if I can get that posted here on my channel. All right. Let me tell you a little bit about how we do things here as well. We do a system of billing with PayPal only. So I usually send out the invoice tomorrow. I like to get everything cleaned up and squared away, and then I'll invoice you tomorrow. Please pay as soon as you see it, but you do have a 48-hour grace period. I think once I said 24 hours, but it's actually 48 hours. I think that gives you plenty of time to find it in your inbox. Sometimes things get into spam and so forth. So I think it's a good idea to give you just a little bit of time to find that. And again, that's a PayPal only system, but you can actually use your credit card. So you will just get prompted for payment, and then you can go ahead and use whichever way you find it more convenient, your check card or whatnot. But the system goes out, the invoice goes out through PayPal. So there is the form there. Again, many people are mistaking the information form and giving me their physical address. I don't mind having your physical address, but if you are working through PayPal, they also already have that. Make sure it's always current, and do let me know if you live in the country, because I do ship internationally. I ship to the UK, to Australia, and to Canada. So just know that that's the only reason I would need to know if you live in the US or not. All right, and then of course we all know about live streaming. At least I think most people realize now that there's always a lag. It has nothing to do with your internet or my internet. Sometimes it does. Sometimes you could be at a store where they block internet or something like that, or in this, out in the highway where you may not get a good signal. But normally everyone's internet is pretty squared away. What isn't squared away is the lag, what we refer to as the lag. Please let me know also if you can hear me, because I did have some trouble with my mic last week, and I did buy a new cord. So what people fail to understand is that it's just the nature of the beast of streaming. Everything has to go in through all kinds of systems, and there's always at least a 3-second delay. So you will often hear me speak of something that I've already removed from the screen. You will see something written in the chat before you even heard it with your human ears. So that's just the way it's going to be. But the reason this is important to understand is because if I have a buy it now, and there's 3 or 4 people that are interested in it, and I say, let's say a jewelry box, $20, first one in the chat to put in $20 for the jewelry box. 4 of y'all could put in $20 at the exact same second, but I can only see it in my chat one at a time. So I have to go with the first one that I see. And it's not that your internet is worse than mine. So just know that, or somebody else's is better than yours. That's just the way it is. It's common sense. So I don't have any kind of a warning other than a true countdown. So I will do a buy it. If it's a buy it now, that's how I do it. But if it's an auction, I will do a true countdown, waiting at least 2 to 3 seconds between going once. And I will literally wait 2 or 3 seconds, going twice. Fair warning, between all of those counts, I will have a good 9 seconds to give you to decide whether or not you want to bid. So that way I'm not at the last minute saying, oh, I didn't see that. Oh, I'm so sorry, I went too fast. I don't do any of that. I take my time. I have nothing but time today. So that's what we're going to do, okay? And of course, hey, how are you, Doug? If you have anything that in particular you're interested in, if you're looking for a certain length of a sterling chain, I am drowning in sterling chains of all lengths. I don't always bring them out, but let me know if you're interested in anything like that, or if you want to see some turquoise or something like that, because I'm going to start with some brooches today. I really want to have I guess I could call it a brooch blowout banger of a sale, because I have tried to consolidate I really didn't. I have boxes and boxes, but a lot of the ones that I had loose in my room or in other boxes, I had about 5 or 6 boxes this length. And I have tried to put them all in acrylic or plastic cases and get them squared away that way, but there's still some here. And this box is so heavy and it is just a lot. So I really want to. Some really wonderful sterling pieces, so I will definitely bring that out. But I love costume jewelry. I love collectible jewelry, so you'll see that as well. If you have any other questions, please let me know. Oh, thank you. So I'm glad. Can you hear me okay, Doug? Because last week I had a lot of trouble with a bent cord on my mic, and I actually sent for one. And I'm glad it seems to be working. I recorded some videos with it, and it seems to be working okay. So let me know, because last week I was mute, and it was just... And it's weird because it had started slowly deteriorating in quality. It had started getting scratchy, and I should have realized then that that was the problem. Let me turn on my fan real quick. It is really, really warm here in Texas. We're hovering in the high 90s, and with the humidity, I think it feels like 106 is what the experts are telling us. How is the weather where you are, Doug? I know it's not as humid as it is here. Oh my goodness, it's awful. But I do need a little circulation in here with this air and the temperature being so outrageous. All right, I think I talked to, oh, yeah, payment within 48 hours. You will see the invoice tomorrow. I do ship internationally. I talked about the delays in streaming. All right, I think that's it. All right, I'm going to start with this fabulous piece. This is in one of these special little cases that I really love. These are nice. This is Vivienne Westwood, and I'm not going to tell you how many people like to say, "Oh, she passed." So her pieces have always been coveted since she was out there at close to 90, being her rebel punk self. Her pieces have always been collected. Just because she passed doesn't make it so a lot of people immediately when someone passes, oh, their pieces are tripling. No, not necessarily. They really have to be special. But this is Vivienne Westwood, and this is her heart here. It has her name across there, rhinestones. Really beautiful. Now I will tell you that there was an orb here that's missing. So that is why, but that would look really nice with a little pearl or something. That is why I'm going to start it really low. And if there's any Vivienne Westwood fans, I will let this one go for $40. Starting bid $40. If there's any interest in the Vivienne Westwood brooch. Black heart, rhinestones, beautiful rhinestones. And I think the orb is somewhere in this box, honestly, because I just noticed it. But it is a little, you know, she's known for that little dangling orb. Kind of a little, hats off to a religious iconography thing. Okay? Like the orb that the queen and, you know, the royal family carry. So that is Vivienne Westwood. Beautiful piece. Let me know later if you're interested in that on the buy it now, as I do honor those prices. Yeah, I think it's a cool piece. I've always liked her things. This is a deco style. I can't verify if it's authentically deco, but it is sterling. It is onyx, marcasite. Let me go down a little bit and get a little closer for you. Very nice heavy piece. I will definitely let you know that there's at least one marcasite missing, if I'm not mistaken. Not sure where it is. I can't hardly see it. but it is sterling silver. It's beautiful. It's a nice hefty weight. Really beautiful, and the mark on this one is just simply 925 on the back there. You can see that it's loved. It's got a little dingy there, but it is beautiful. Let me see where exactly that missing rhinestone is, because I can't hardly see it. How are you? Welcome in, and Black. Thanks for being here. We're looking at a deco brooch that I'm trying to see where the missing, if there is a missing marcasite. I always kind of like to err on the side of caution. I don't see a missing marcasite, but I could just be really, really blind. I'll let you take a look. Isn't that beautiful though? This is sterling silver. It is quite big. I believe it's about 3 inches or a little over 2. Yeah, it's 2 3/4. No, 3 1/4. I'm sorry, 3 1/4. Let me do that again. 2 1/4. No. Yeah, 2 1/4. There it goes. 2 1/4. Huge brooch, very heavy, 925. I don't see the missing rhinestone, but I'm going to say there's one missing because there always is 1 or 2 missing on these beautiful pieces. For some reason, they're gorgeous. They're so interesting, though, because you really have to hunt for the missing piece. It's not like a diamond that you'll immediately see when it's missing, right? And I'll do this also at a blow-it-out price of $48. $48 for sterling silver and onyx deco style sterling silver, marked 925 there. Beautiful. Great bar pin. I think that's lovely. All right, we're going to pass on this one as well. Let's see if I can make it through these. I have an oversized, beautiful, collectible sterling Mexican. The sound of this is amazing. So beautiful. Now somebody tagged on another one here. So pretty how they did these though. Look how they used to do them. You didn't have to put them in the chain, which I think is so wonderful. It is like, it's safe, because I know that when I had my James Avery that I actually lost in the pool, but prior to that, it actually stretches the chain because of all the weight. This is a nice hefty sterling chain though. And these are what you call an oversized charm bracelet. I'm not sure if there's another name. Let me know if you know, Doug. But I think I had one with bigger charms. So beautiful. These are averaging 1 3/8 for the bell. The sombrero is also 1 3/8. This beautiful little jug here. I could weigh it for you as well, as it's very hefty. That one is 1 1/4. And then the Aztec calendar there. Yeah, this one's also 1 1/8. They're huge, absolutely huge. And this one here, excuse me, this little anchor, well, I'm not sure what this is. Let me see what it says. It says St. Thomas. So I guess she was going to start making it a travel. You know, most people do the travel thing. Or maybe she lost the original one. I don't know, but it's gorgeous. And it is signed. Let's see who it is. Oh, thank you so much, Doug. I've been wanting to do that. I appreciate it. I am doing a Piddle with Me video, which I'm trying to make it sort of a, you know, relaxing background video as well. So check out that series. That's been fun. People have responded to it pretty well. Let me weigh this bracelet for us because it is a heavy one. See, hear the sound of that? You got to wear it with people that like you, because somebody's going to say something stupid and then you're going to have a fight. It is Rossi, R-O-S-I, and it says here, oh, wait a minute, I had an ounces here. Let me put it in the right mode for grams. Use the noise. Yeah, 78.2 grams, almost 80 grams of sterling silver here. And yeah, it says Rossi, it says hecho in Mexico or hecho in Mexico. It's not hencho, it's not hecho. The H is silent, so if you say it in English, it's hecho. Just ignore the H. Hecho in Mexico. Rossi, sterling in the word sterling. Then another kind of mark and 925. And I'll let you look at that mark. It's beautiful. Also the eagle mark there. Very, very secure clasp. You really have to pinch it to get it off. Boy, let me tell you a story about this bracelet here. This Victorian star set diamond piece. I had to get some scans, and I had to take it off. I had a bone density done, and it took all that I have to take it off. This is an incredible clasp, and I love that about bracelets, because when they fall off, oh my gosh, does it break your heart? Like my James Avery that fell off in the pool. All right, so we're going to ask for this one. We're going to ask $350 for it. It's incredible. If anyone is interested in that, almost 80 grams of sterling, I just love them all so much. I do have another huge sombrero that I got from, but I love it by itself, that I got from Mia. Well, it was one of her uncle's collection. But it's just the one single sombrero, and it is so pretty by itself. But that is the price of that one. Oh, here's a plate, too, that says Mexico on it as well. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, I put it on Doug, I put it on a playlist. It's called Restore Repair Jewelry, and I'm trying to do them all about 30, 40 minutes. Hey, Miss Becky, how are you? So that is the incredible sterling Mexican vintage bracelet. One St. Thomas. All the rest are Mexican. This would be, if you didn't like that, it would be nice to put like a monogram or something that maybe even like James Avery does. They sell one that I own that has their logo in a little square, and you can actually engrave your phone number in the back. They will put belongs to, please return to, and they'll put your phone number in the back for it, and I have that one. Of course, I didn't have it on the original. I didn't have it engraved. Probably they wouldn't. I really think that bracelet of mine, though, went down the swimming pool drain. I can't read the eagle mark, but it's definitely an eagle mark in there. And that is Rossi. All right, we're going to pass on this one. Now I have another vintage bracelet, and we'll go back to brooches in a minute because that's really what I want to look at and get it out of the way today, hopefully. Move some. I love these vintage ID bracelets. I don't care what they say. I just think they're so incredible. Now this one, I'm not sure if it's gold filled or what. It's got one of those vintage style twist clasp. You have to they almost interlock like a lobster claw. You have to twist it this way. There we go. And then it closes. And it says someone's name and some kind of number. It says Golda Faye Hamill. What a name, right? Golda Faye Hamill. And then it has the number 7708Z8 or 82. 828. It's probably a 2. 770828. So I don't know if that was a hospital bracelet. I have no idea. But I think it's an incredible piece. And I will do this one for, buy it now, $38. Buy it now, $38. It is not sticking to a magnet. I should test it. It's not marked in any way. I'm thinking gold filled, but it's gorgeous. Another wonderful piece that I love. And this is vintage abalone. Look at that, beautiful. Look, that one's almost like a chevron. You just don't see abalone like this anymore. I'm sorry, you don't. This is unsigned. This is an incredible piece. I believe this part is vintage, and for some reason I feel like the toggle may have been a replacement clasp, because it looks Mexican to me, but it is not marked. And usually the Mexican ones are marked on the clasp. And just from the setting detail, doesn't that kind of look at my old abalone Mexican piece here. This is an eagle as well. So you just, you know, it's an incredible specimen of abalone here as well. I love it. And so it's extra long with this one. It's it can fit, I think, even up to 8. It fits me at 7 1/4 if I go into the second loop, but it is measuring at 8 on the, and excuse my oven burns on my wrist. That's the longest there. It doesn't, yes, thank you so much. Thanks for being here. If I didn't say hello to everybody that popped in that's watching, welcome in. I really appreciate you spending a little time here. Thank you so much. Yeah, it really looks native, not, well, it's open in the back, and I still hold to that school that natives are usually closed. Native American jewelry is usually not an open back. But I don't know. Then this part looks Mexican to me, this little scallopy things. Anyway, it is sterling all but the little toggle part. These are all sterling. The setting is sterling. This little bar, for some reason, is not sterling. It's very strange. That's why I'm really thinking they probably wanted to make it bigger. It might have been really small there. I don't know. But it's beautiful regardless. And you know what? This would make a fabulous choker. If you get another toggle necklace and put it around your neck, oh my gosh, that would be so pretty. It's very Victorian looking, don't you think? Oh, thank you so much. I'll have to thank Jason for that. That's very nice of him. He's incredible. He's incredible. All right, so we're going to do this one. It is sterling, as I said. The only thing that didn't test sterling for me was this little tiny T-bar. So aesthetic value and sterling and design value here. I'm going to do a buy it now of 60. And that's good today, because I'll probably wear it when I go back to work, and then I'll be like, why would I want to sell that beautiful piece? I would really like it tight like that right there. And I'm definitely going to be on a hunt for a good jeweler, because I would like to put a traditional, I'm not good with toggles. I have to braid them, especially if they're not tight. A toggle always falls on me. But that's just me, and that's what the price is today. All right, here's a beautiful little bar brooch. It has a rhinestone. It's interesting. It's very modernist looking. Rhinestone at the top, rhinestone at the bottom, pearl. Of course, they're all faux, but beautiful. Look at that beautiful pearl. It's even kind of creamy looking. Very cool. I'll do this one for a buy now of $12. The metal is still pretty and shiny and gold. I think it's really nice. $12 buy now. And Charlene, thank you again for being here. I really do appreciate you heeding that tip from Jason and coming and checking me out. All right. Miss Deborah, how are you? Thanks for popping in. Can everyone hear my music in the background? I can't hear it, probably because of the fan. And I really like that ragtime jazz. Here's a pretty little enameled vintage dragonfly. Dragonfly. I always want to say firefly. Don't know why. Wingspan 1.25. This is a nice heavy little enameled piece, vintage, and I'll do her for $10. Thank you so much. I think you're going to really enjoy that. And that is the bargain of the day. You know how they do on QVC, deal of the day? This is the deal of the day. Absolutely a gorgeous bracelet. You're going to love it. You can't chat from the TV. It's strange, huh? All right, so no takers on the beautiful blue enamel, beautifully enameled, I might say. So cute. All right, then we have this little beautiful horned animal. Was it a ram? Whoops. I think he's marked too. I'm not sure who this is. It might be a Liz Claiborne. It's a really pretty brooch. No, it's marked EI, and it is brass colored. EI, beautiful. $10 for the Rams. Just put in Rams, $10. Buy now. I love this little bar brooch. It extends almost 2 inches, just shy of 2 inches long. Okay. Then we have a sterling piece. This is sort of an abstract 2.5 inches, hefty as well. There's the mark for purity. I like that. I think it's so pretty, and I love the patina it's acquired there. And again, that is 2 3/8 from tip to tip there. And 1 5/8 in the width at the widest. Sterling silver here. Beautiful brooch. I'll do that one for buy now of $32. $32 sterling silver. Any interest at $32. This one is sterling. Okay, again, those buy it now prices, they're good today. And probably just this week, because usually I do them really blowout prices for buy now, just to, like I said, clear this huge, this is like 4 inches deep. There are layers and layers of brooches in here. Look at that. All right, this one's gorgeous. We have 2 boys and a girl, grandma. I have 2 girls and 2 boys. Grandchildren. Isn't that pretty? I'll do this one for $8. I think it's signed. Let me see that little thing there. It might be signed. But if you've got a granddaughter and 2 grandsons, I think it's cute. And we do not have a signature on it. It's beautiful in gold clad there. All right. This one really looks very atomic. And it looks like a rutilated quartz in there, doesn't it? I don't know what it is. Very interesting piece. Definitely vintage. We'll do $12 on this one. Really cute. $12. 2 inches. Any interest? See that stone? Whatever that is. It looks like moss agate in there, honestly. And we all know how gemstones were used in costume jewelry prolifically. See it? It almost looks like some kind of moss agate, doesn't it? Okay. We've got that one there. Then I've got a beautiful apple with rhinestones. That one is 1 1/8. And that one is $8. $8 as well. Okay. I'm grabbing from everywhere too, because I do want to show you sterling in between these brooches in case you're a sterling fiend. Sterling heart, open work. We'll do 15 on that one. 15 buy now. It actually has 2 lovebirds in the front. Can you see that detail? Really pretty. And that heart is 1 1/8 wide. Right there at its widest. That's the back, and that's the front. I think that's really pretty. All right, let me see what else I have in here. Oh, I have a wonderful James Avery tie clip. Can you see the marking there? These are very rare. They don't make these anymore. Very rarely do they make. I rarely see them. And this one's marked sterling, and then the James Avery mark is there. It is the Ictus, the Christian symbol there, iconography. This is really nice. It's a true clip, so you could wear it even as a pendant. You could easily put a chain through that. I did that with a money clip from Tiffany, and it works really well. And I will do this one for a buy now of $82. $82, James Avery, sterling silver, tie bar, clip bar. Buy now, $82, James Avery. It's a nice big one too. The design itself is 7/8 of an inch by 3/8 of an inch with just this little rectangle here. Okay. Welcome in everyone who popped in. Thanks for hitting that thumbs up if you will, if you enjoy jewelry as much as I do here. Give the video a thumbs up. Hi Painted Pony. Hi Angelica. I've got some wonderful malachite, 1 chip on this, but they orient this way, so that's kind of, you know, you could face it towards your hair. It's not really too obvious. I think they're beautiful. Little chip there too. Or you could have a jeweler make a ring out of it, out of this one. This one's perfect. Either way, they're going to be, let's do them for 15. Buy now, $15. Genuine vintage malachite stones, earrings, clip-on earrings. Good little cabs, though. I mean, honestly, I would make a little ring out of it. $15 cabochon earrings on brass clips. Okay. Now I have a wonderful, another really cool James Avery. This one I have on a Victorian style cord that I'm not selling with it, but it's absolutely beautiful. It has the doves and the hearts are gold in the front, and they're marked. Let me show you how they're marked. They're like bonded with gold and sterling. So it's a layer of gold on top there. And they mark it, it says sterling bonded to 14K is how it's read there. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And I wish I would have buffed it out a little bit. It's got my fingerprints on it. But let me show it to you as best I can here with this. It's a pendant. And these dangle, and they are amazing. They're sort of hammered as well. That's a beautiful pendant. And you can always, this is a very rare piece. It took me a while to find it. But I welcome you to Google. Take your little Google lens, put it to work if you want. Do not share comps in my live auction. I think it's the most unnecessary, uncouth thing people do. This is 1 7/8, the drop there. Maybe a little longer. Yeah, because of the, there you go. And then the widest part is 1 1/2. Really gorgeous. I already have one. One of my parents saw me wear it and she wants to buy it from me, but I said, well, we'll see. Let me wear it for a little while. And I don't know. I don't know if she's willing to pay what I'm going to ask for it because it's very rare. So I'm going to ask $200 for it. James Avery, $200. This is all sterling at the top, and then the hearts are bonded in gold. In 14K, and that's how it's read. So you can see sterling in the back and the hearts in the front. And this looks absolutely beautiful. Let me put it on a display real quick because it catches the light so beautifully with those articulating hearts. It really does. And this Victorian style cord that I wear, I think it's a good look for it, but it would look good on a torque. It would look good on a 18-inch chain. That drops to about 20. But it is absolutely beautiful. And that's James Avery, and that's, as I said, $200 by now. Very nice, hefty piece. Okay. I do like it on the cords. I love these cords. Yeah, it's so beautiful. The tree, it's the tree, the doves, and then those 14 karat bonded on sterling hearts. So they are yellow. I know that the lights play havoc on the jewelry. You can't tell what's silver, what's white, what's yellow. All right, I'm going to pass on that. Let me know if you're interested in that, if you see it later. Yeah, it's a beautiful piece. It really is. Let's look at some more brooches here. Okay, just in time for the Leo August. This is Leo runs through August, and this one has the peridot, and it has 2 lions. Really a cool brooch. You don't see too many zodiac brooches. I don't. This is 2 5/8. I see a lot of zodiac pendants, but I rarely see brooches. And then that is a uranium glass stone there. Do I have my flashlight here? Yeah, I do. I don't know if I will glow for us in so much bright light, but I'll try. Yeah, there it goes. So it is uranium glass. It's beautiful. I'll do 20 for it. It's got not one but two lions. $20. Leo with the August birthday. Birthstone, rather. I love the little stars, too. There's stars throughout. And it's the lions are silver tone, and the back is gold tone. And it says Leo, and it has that wonderful uranium glass in an oval cut. $20 buy now. First one in the chat. We are doing mostly buy nows on these brooches so we can move them out at these prices. And there is your uranium glass glow. Okay. Okay. Here's a really pretty spring-like brooch. Look at that pretty color play there. It's enameled on the leaves too. We have a really pretty almost olive color and then sort of a yellow leaf there. Pinks, pastels throughout. Lavender, pink, yellow. Let me see if there's a mark. I don't think I see one. No, I don't see a mark on it. But it's so pretty. It's in great condition too. Really hefty. It's not, it's definitely vintage. Beautiful. It also has stones inside the flowers there. And I'll do this one for a buy now of $12. Just put flowers, $12 in the chat if you're interested in this pretty brooch. It's a good size as well. It's over 2 inches long. $12 for the brooch. Any interest on the brooch? Okay, we're going to pass on that one. Let me see. Oh, I had this on the mannequin on the display. This is a really nice piece. It has a bead ball chain. It is by Express. It's a vintage Express. And it has these darling little charms from teddy bear to crystals. These are glass. And then hearts that say love you. Love. Got a ballerina. Very dimensional little ballerina. And I guess sort of a Cupid chirp or something there. He's very dimensional too. They really look beautiful. A padlock, a key and padlock, a sort of engraving, engravable Victorian style, and more crystals. And this is very long. It's about 28 inches long, I guess. Yeah, 28 inches long. Really pretty. I had it on that display for you so you could see it. I think it's such a cute little piece. I was just saying last week how Express and all those stores from the mall from years past, the 90s and the 10s, they had wonderful jewelry. They really did. Much better than even some of the costlier stuff you see nowadays. I mean, look at that. It's not even, looks like sterling. It's got a beautiful patina. I'll do a buy now of $20 on it. It kind of reminds me of the, is it Tiddlywinks? That brand that's pretty popular and does little charm necklaces like this. This is a $20 buy now if you want the charm necklace. Any interest on the charm necklace at $20? All right, we're going to pass on that one. Let's do some more brooches from here. Here's another wonderful uranium glass brooch. And a moon glow. Look at that yellow moon glow. Sort of a confetti moon glow. Or foil. True yellow there. Isn't that beautiful? I think this one's darling. And that measures 1.5 inches. I will do this one for a buy now of $22. Buy now, $22. There's the back of it, very layered. Look at that, even the back is beautiful. Any interest at $22? Buy now. So when I say buy now, all you have to do is put the price in the chat. This little one is only 1.5 inches. It's got a pearl. Let me go down again. Kind of reminds me of a 1928. Don't know if it is. I don't think so. It doesn't have that their signature scroll in the back, but it's a nice quality. $10 on this one. Buy now, $10. Really pretty. It's a nice design and small. Not a huge. It'd be a nice accompaniment to a multi-strand pearl necklace or something. Okay. We have the classic strawberry by Sarah Cove. I think I saw this only once in gold tone, or did it only come in silver? They're usually not in very good condition. This one's in great condition. Beautiful. It's very dimensional too. Look at that. Just beautiful. Sarah Coventry. I'll do this one for $12. Buy now, $12. First one in the chat, you just have to type in strawberry, $12, or Sarah Cove, $12. It's a nice hefty one. I don't know if you're familiar with it. It's about 2 inches. Beautiful. We have a strawberry fest here in Texas, in Poteet. Have you ever been to it, Becky? If you're still here, we need to go. I don't know when it is. Probably in the strawberry harvest that the town is known for. And all kinds of treats, I guess, made out of strawberries. All right, this one is a mamselle. It's a beautiful sort of a sword there, or a dagger. Beautiful yellow gold tone. Very hefty as well. Riveted. And I will do this one for $12. $12 on the mamselle. Very hefty. Look at that thick metal. $12 on that one. I have a wonderful Monet with this little kind of bow, kind of effortlessly tied there. Isn't that beautiful? I believe it's Monet. Let me check. It might be another. Might be Napier or somebody else. Yes, this is Napier. Beautiful. This is in great condition as well. It's got a beautiful linen finish. And then it's sort of trimmed in the high polish. I'll do this one for $20. Napier, $20. Beautiful brooch. Beautiful bow. And yeah, that one extends to close to 3 inches. 2 3/4 is the length on that one. Let me use this little cloth to pin it for you. $20 for the pretty Napier brooch. Isn't that lovely? Any interest on the brooch, the Napier brooch? I think Becky's gone doing her Sunday chores, I'm sure. 21 people here. Thank you so much. If you don't mind, would you please hit the thumbs up? If you enjoy looking at jewelry and enjoy Sunday auction, Sunday jewelry sales. If you think you might be interested in purchasing anything, there is a Google form. I think I pinned it. I know I put it first thing here. Let me see if I pinned it. Okay, now it's pinned to the very top. If you think you might be interested, all I need is your information filled out there. Most important of which is your email address. There's no other way for me to contact you to send you an invoice for what you purchase unless you fill out that form. So please do so if you think you might be interested in purchasing or bidding. Beautiful Napier, excellent condition. I just love that little effortless bow there. Very pretty. All right, we're going to move on and see what else is in this stash of brooches. And let me know if you see anything that catches your eye. I've got a pretty rose, gold. Classic rose is huge. Look, it's even got little thorns. That's unique. I had such a huge collection of these rose brooches in all brands, enameled and not. This one's very pretty, delicate gold tone with the stem having its thorns as well, which is really cool. I'll do this one for $10. The rose is $10, working beautifully, still wonderful color. Just let me know in the chat if you find anything of interest that you're wanting to buy now. This is, oh, let's do this one. This is sparkling beautiful. Okay, this has sort of japanned colored metal, so it really stands out. Look at that emerald green. And I guess this almost looks like a rose to me, but I don't know. Maybe it's just abstract. Isn't that beautiful? This is a vintage brooch as well. It's riveted and beautiful. And this one is 1 7/8, almost 2 inches. Just beautiful. Let me go get a little pillow. I feel like they pin better on the pillow. Give me just a minute. Oh, this is pretty. That's a big brooch. Beautiful emerald green rhinestones with blackened metal in the back, so it really stands out. It really looks dimensional. And we'll do this one for a buy now of $20. I think I said that already, didn't I? $20 buy now. Yeah. Did you hear what I said earlier about poteet? You've probably never heard of it. How long have you been in Texas? I was saying about the Strawberry Festival in Poteet, if you'd ever been to it. $20. Yeah, because I had a strawberry brooch. You know, the classic Sarah. And they have a huge strawberry fest. They're famous for that. And I've never been to it. And I was saying we should go. I'm not sure when it is, though. We'll have to look it up. You've been to the blueberry one? Where's the blueberry one? I find strawberries a lot tastier, even though blueberries are really good for you. All right, here's a beautiful dragonfly. Gold tone. And she measures 2 3/8. Huge. There's also, have you ever heard of the Garlic Festival? I've seen that in the travel videos, and they do garlic ice cream. We'll do this one for 12. Dragonfly, $12. Buy now. Huge. All you have to do is put the item in the chat. I'm just going by the first one in the chat. Of course, if you're new here, please fill out that form if you think you might be interested in purchasing something. Okay. Here is, I think this is Sarah as well. And I don't know why, but I feel like remember I just did a jewelry jar in the other channel? I think I found the matching earring. I remember thinking, I have that. Yeah, this is a huge dimensional Sarah Coventry. It's beautiful in the white. Some kind of flower, I don't know. Beautiful. Cutouts. And then gold and white enamel. And we'll do this one for $12. Still in good condition. $12. It's huge. Look at that on my hand. That extends to 2.5 inches. That's a nice big one. Okay. Then we have this one. I love this. Poteet says they're getting ready for the next one. Oh, yeah? You did? Was it fun? Oh, I can't imagine. I die for strawberry shortcake. It's like my favorite thing in the world. All right, these are all acrylic rhinestones. This is really a pretty one. And it is a ruby red, diamond colored rhinestones. It is huge as well. Nacogdoches has the Blueberry Festival. Yeah, I need to do something like that. Those are fun. We used to always do like the Wurstfest and New Braunfels for the German festivals. This is 2.5. Robert and I used to do that when we were dating. It was so much fun, such good food. And we just haven't done it in a while. I'll do this one for $12 as well. Buy now, $12. Need to take my grandson. He would enjoy that. Any tennis buffs out there, we'll do both of these. We'll do both of these for $12. They both hold pearls, and one has rhinestones. 2 for 1 price there on the tennis rackets. This one has sort of an ivory colored ball. It's just really cool. And that one's pearly. And Galveston for the crawfish. Now I don't do crawfish. I know my daughters love it. They'll sit there with a big old boil in front of them, as they call it. But I do not. Now I love the way it tastes, but I just think you have to work too hard for it. I have a friend who's from New Orleans, and she came over with the when they had the big Hurricane Harvey, I think it was. I forgot. No, was it Katrina? Katrina. So she's been here since then, and she makes amazing crawfish etouffee, or what's the other one? The bisque, crawfish bisque. Oh my gosh, to die for. I just adore it. But to sit there with the boil, no, I can't do that. This is nice. This is sort of a modernist. This is very 80s. I'll do it for $5. It has some wear on here. It's just a big pearl. $5. Rhinestones in the back. Looks very, very Working Girl. Remember that movie Working Girl? That's what it reminds me of. Here's a fabulous one in this sort of Madeira garnet color. But I do like a good German festival. The Greek festival is good too here in Houston. That's early in, I think that's like at the start of school, like in September. I think they do the Greek festival. Great food and stuff. Baklava and all that. Isn't this beautiful? These are glass rhinestones, sort of an abstract design as well. And this one is 2.5 by 2. Yeah, the Greek festival is great, and it's put on by the Orthodox Church community. So it's just a lot of activities for the children as well, you know, cultural awareness and that kind of thing. And then, of course, the wonderful food. So it's a big deal. I also worked with a lady who helped with, she was one of the volunteers there. So she always showed us a good time. All right, this one I'm going to do for $22. These are glass rhinestones, beautiful abstract design. 2 by, what was it, 2.5? Just beautiful, 2 by 2.5. Nice big brooch. I mean, honestly, I don't know how you could orient it so many ways. I would like it like this and like this. That's a $22 buy it now on this brooch, gold tone. Beautiful, beautiful stones. Thank you again, everyone who's watching. I appreciate it. Looks like there's about 11 people hanging out. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up for me. It really helps grow the channel, get it out there for more people to become aware of it. Okay. No, it looks like a lot of thumbs up for the people that came by. Thank you so much. Okay. So that was that one, $22. We're going to pass on that one. Here's a wonderful mid-century. Marvelous here. Genuine pearl. I love this. Love that kind of abstract, modern look of mid-century. It's got that safety, which is good. Look how dimensional that is. Beautiful. That's a big fat pearl too, and it's real. It's a real pearl. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm surprised this is not marked. I was expecting it to be a Trifari. Trifari did a lot of real pearls too. Let me see if I don't see anything in the back. I really need to start checking these. Anyway, I'm going to do it for $30. I think it's fantastic. $30 buy now. Look at the dimension on that throughout. A real pearl. $30, unsigned beauty. Okay, we're going to pass on this one. Now, let me show you something that's really pretty. I was looking at a lot, researching some Victorian jewelry and things, and then I found this in my eBay inventory stash that I've starting to list. I haven't listed everything. Look how pretty this is. Wouldn't that be cute in your boudoir with your children's pictures or your grandchildren or your puppies or whomever? And it's just 3 frames that you can hang up. I think it's really pretty. Becky, what's Becky talking about? Food? The Greek. Oh yeah. Greek and German? Mm-hmm. Isn't that pretty? It's silver tone. It's on a chain. I guess they're made this way so that you can, I don't know, maybe keep them away from the wall. I don't know why they have this little hinge here. Or maybe use them individually. But these will fit a little, you remember they used to make the school pictures about this size, didn't they? This is 2 by 2.5. Really pretty. Just a little doodad here. And it's 3. You see that? And I'm going to do this for $12. Buy now, $12. Just lovely. I like the pictures in there. I honestly do. I just found these other beautiful pictures inside an old frame. I'm redoing frames and things too. Redoing my gallery walls. And I found these Victorian pictures of ladies and children as well. It's so pretty. All right, so that was a buy now, if anyone is interested in that. Okay. Now we have a couple of sterling brooches. Another vintage Mexican 1 1/4 inch abalone. Beautiful abalone. Look at that. The color on this one is amazing. And again, this one is 1 and 3/8, almost 1 1/2. Almost 1 1/2 inches on this one. Let me put it on this one. I think it stands out more. And this one has the old marks, the eagle mark. Okay. It says sterling. It says Mexico. And the other part is fading, but I think it says Tasco. But you know, sometimes they're marked Guadalajara, Jalisco. They are marked with the different regions. So I don't want to jump the gun on that, where they were made. But this is beautiful regardless. Look at that banding in that abalone. It's just amazing. And I will start this one. Let's do a bid on this one at starting bid $18. That is so pretty. It almost looks like it's growing pearls there. Like some kind of blister pearls in there. That was a starting bid. It is old Eagle Mark Mexico, sterling silver. It's also got the double hinge safety there. Doesn't it look like little blister pearls growing on that? All right, we're going to pass on that one. Look at this fabulous piece with a gemstone and an amethyst. 16. What did I do for 16? Just name it for me, and we'll put it aside for you. Was it this brooch? I'm not sure, because again, the lag is never our friend. So just put down what it is you bid on that, and I think I said 18 on the abalone. Yeah, I think I said 18, but we'll double check it and I'll put it aside for you. It's either 16 or 18. I'll watch the video later. Okay? If I said 16, we'll put down 16 on the invoice. If I said 18, we'll do that. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. That one is yours. We'll put that in the sold pile. Now look at this one. I adore this. This is also very Victorian for me. It's not, but it's that style. And this is a brooch and a pendant. Very comfortable as a pendant. I have worn it, again, on that rope that I put the James Avery on. But I like to put a lot of things on that. I've worn it on a torque as well. And this is marked in script J as in John, A as in Apple, and W as in William. And then it's also got the purity mark spelled out sterling. Beautiful, beautiful piece. Nice big bail, so you could put your torque comfortably in there, a cord, or a beautiful chain. And I am not, that looks like, what is that called? Ermine? Like that fur that the royalty wear. That's what it reminds me of. It's so beautiful. And a cabochon of amethyst, and I'll do this one for a buy now of $55. $55. Beautiful heart. I go gaga over hearts. That's 1 1/4 at its widest. $55. Buy now. Signature piece. Sterling brooch. And yeah, I think it's cool. Brooch and pendant combo there. Yeah, and I love the contrast of the two colors there. All right, we're going to pass on this one. Signed, sterling brooch, beautiful. We have a silver gonna put it on a chain real quick. Thank you, Dana. Dana in on that one. I'll put that aside for you. At 55, that's a pretty, pretty piece. I love that. And this is a gorgeous silpata with a hidden bail. Big bail too. That's a nice big bail. It can definitely accommodate a torque or a cord. And the cross is 1 1/4 wide by 1 1/4 long by 1 inch across. Yeah, that is a cool piece. It looks really pretty as a brooch too. I love those little brooches on collars. I'm taking to really liking a button-up shirt. Just a classic white shirt. Okay, here it is. Now, this has a wonderful hand-hammered design. It is silpata, sterling silver. And you could polish it quite a bit more, but that hammering really, really wants you to leave a little patina so it can stand out. Okay, and I will do this one for a buy now, $48, and that is the cross alone. I'm just demoing it on a chain there. $48, buy now, silpata cross. Beautiful. It's really nice on this delicate chain too because it appears to float on the neck. But if you like a thicker chain, it will work well with that as well. But I do like a delicate chain. As long as it's not pulling on it too much, it really works. Okay. That was a $48 buy now, and that is silpata. Beautiful simple cross there. Let's see what else we see here. Oh, back to the lion. Love this. Green-eyed lion. Sort of a door knocker style. Brooch. This looks great as a pendant as well. Do you know, I never noticed there's rhinestones on the sides there. I've had this brooch probably 10 years, and I never noticed that on the sides there's actually rhinestones as well. Beautifully enameled. Again, it is the season of the Leo coming up. And I will do him for $28. Excuse me. Exactly, exactly. Sometimes you just want that pendant to stand out. I do the same thing with this cross, and that's the one I took off right now. But this is James Avery, and it's got a hidden bail. So when I put a really delicate chain, it just kind of floats on your neck. I love that. Looks like you're wearing no chain at all. All right, no interest on the beautiful Leo, the lion there. Okay, we're going to pass on him. Let's do this beautiful pansy. Season of the pansy has passed. Boy, if you don't get those pansies like the first month in, what is it, March? By the end of March, they're done. We can't hold on to them very long here in Texas. They're so beautiful, though. Then they put them on clearance, and that's usually when I grab them and try to save them. Try to salvage what's left of them. Beautiful blue, gold rhinestones, gold tone. I think it's unmarked. I don't see anything. And it does measure 1.5 by 1.5. You turn it around. It's a really nice one. And I'll do her for, let's do her for 16. I promised blowout prices, and that's what I'm gonna do. $16, she's beautiful. Those rhinestones are really pretty. I wouldn't doubt if they're crystals. Just put Pansy 16 if you're interested. Pansy 16. Okay. Pass on that one for now. I love these little bold colors here too. I can't even like pinpoint the date these were popular because I feel they're kind of timeless. The color's beautiful, the pink and green. These are acrylic stones. This is also a pendant, so it would really look nice as a centerpiece necklace, maybe draped, framed, or so to speak, with contrasting black. I think it would look really pretty. We'll do this one for $12. Buy now, $12. It's sort of a salmon corally color. And oh, what color is that? Green. Not teal, but almost at the cusp of a teal color. Really pretty. And that is a pendant and brooch. Okay. Call me back on any of these if I go too fast. Like I said, the lag is a real thing. So just let me know. Here's a beautiful one. This one has that wonderful Persian vibe. It appears as if all the rhinestones are in place here, haloed about. And then there's sort of an illusion marquee setting with a little teeny one in the middle there. Just beautiful. I don't see anything missing. Such a pretty color, huh? I'll do this one for a buy now of 22. Buy now 22, and I'm making a zoom there so you can see there's nothing missing. It's huge too. 2.5 inches long by 1 3/4. $22. Buy now on the Persian blue. We'll just call it Persian blue. Thank you again for joining me today. I appreciate you stopping in. If you're wondering how we do things here, we do PayPal payments. I will invoice you tomorrow. If you found anything of interest that you purchased or bid on, and if you think you might, oh, this is signed. Let's see what it says. There is a form that I have pinned to the top of the chat. If you will fill that out with your name, your email. Absolutely the most important thing you can ever give me is your email address so that I can invoice you, because there's no other way for me to find you here on YouTube. Oh, this is an interesting signature that I've never noticed, and I can't even read it. Alan, I think it says, no, Alani, A-L-A-N-I, copyright. So it's a signed piece. Let me know if you've ever heard of that brand. I don't think I have heard of that designer name. And it looks like lowercase A-L-A-N-I, Alani. Beautiful piece. And it is a brooch, but you could easily wear it this way with a chain. And this way if you had a little converter. All right, looks like we're gonna pass on that. I know. So, and this is just a little start, honestly, because the more I sell, the more I get. We have any equestrian fans? This is a beautiful, I don't know if that's transfer or whatever. It's also a pendant. 2 beautiful horses. Cameo style, 2 inches. We'll do 16 on these. Beautiful horses. $16. Buy now. I'm trying to do all these brooches at buy now. $16. Let's see what's in the black bag. I don't remember. Oh, it's the porcelain piece. Look how pretty that is. I don't believe there's... Oh, maybe there's a little chip right there. So pretty. This is one of those that's made in England, I believe. Just beautiful. Yeah, it says Ansley Fine Bone China, made in England. And honestly, I can't tell if that's a chip because they almost look like little carnations. Beautiful. I love the star shape too. I'll do it for $20. $20. Ansley, made in England. I like the star shape on it. 2 inches at its widest there. 2 inches. Look how pretty that is. Yeah, it almost looks like it because they all feel like that, like jagged. But that is $20. Here's some stars. Perfect for the 40J. I do have a lot of 40J brooches if anyone's interested in seeing that. But this is a nice one because this could be Christmas. This could be 40J. Very cool piece. Hi, Miss Mary. Thanks for popping in. This one is Anne Klein. AK is the signature on it. I love the silver star with the little shooting fire there. And it's almost 2 inches. Really pretty. Now you can pin it any which way you like, but it seems to want to go this way, like a shooting star. Anne Klein shooting star, I'll do her $4.15. These buy it now prices will be good for the end of the week, because by next week or next month when I bring them out again, I'll forget what I had them priced at. We don't have that kind of system here. We just go with it. All right, I love this. I always like a military style like this. I just think they're the coolest thing on a blazer or again on a button-up crisp white shirt. I will do this one for a buy now of $16. We can call it military, $16. I don't know why I call it military. There's got to be another name. I'm going to look it up. $16 for that one. Then we had, I think there was something here, probably a pearl, but it looks like some jade chips there. And I should reply. I'm going to put that in my piddle videos and put a pearl on there. We just took that out. Sorry about that. 2 penguins. Vintage still has its remnant tag from the antique shop, I'm sure. Look at that. It's Ma. I think it's the mom and the baby. Beautiful. And I'll do it for $8. Nice enameling on that. Little penguins. $8. Buy now. Speaking of military, I believe this is a military piece. Someone told me that. I found this at an antique store in a box. I bought the entire box. It was a little glass case like this one is. And it had a lot of military things. And one of the gentlemen that saw my video said it was. I don't know from what. I forgot. But I love it. And it's 3.5 inches long. Again, on a beautiful, crisp button-up shirt. Oh, I love this look. I will do this one for $20. I believe it's just silver tone. No tarnish on it, though. And it doesn't stick to my magnet. But I've never tested it, so... See, this is a very strong magnet. All right, so $20 on that. Huge. I told you the size, right? Over 3.5 inches, actually. Really big. Okay, we'll keep going. This one has real jade. It had a faux pearl. It's still there, but it's kind of like receding. But it's got real jade. It's a beautiful mid-century piece. Of course, it shows its age. But we'll do it for $12 for those beautiful jade implements there. Elements, rather. Oh, look, here's a similar one. Wow, that's cool. Those would look good together. How about we do, let's do 12 for both of them. 2 for 12. 2 for 12 on the jade. I think they would make a nice scatter ensemble. Very similar. All right, let me look at my chat real quick. Yeah, piddling around and fixing jewelry. I need to make some of those videos before I go back to school so I can have a little bank of videos to stream up. Okay. Oh, here's a very nice one. The double heart. This is an interesting color. It's almost a very deep blue, almost a navy color. It almost looks black. I love this double heart brooch. I was collecting a lot of hearts, as you can see from my backdrop. And these rhinestones are gorgeous. Vintage piece. Really a nice one. I'll do this brooch for $16 by now. Diamonds and sapphires, you better believe it. That's been a while, Doug. Did you ever see that 18 karat gold bar that I found in a Goodwill jar that had diamonds and sapphires? This is 1.5 inches. Yeah, it was an amazing white gold bar with diamonds and sapphires in a jar. One of the very first jars, one of the very first videos I ever put out. All right, we got the heart sold to Miss Deborah. Thank you. Very much. The hearts are yours. Whoa, what did I drop? All right, here's a beautiful brooch in sterling. This cross is really pretty. And it's a brooch. Again, I hardly ever see certain items in brooches like the zodiac I showed earlier. And then this type of cross. These are amethyst cabochons. And this is a brooch. Not a brooch and pendant, but just a brooch. And it's small and petite. It's really pretty. Like this would look very nice on a gentleman. On his lapel of a suit or something, a jacket, since it's kind of small and pretty. 1 3/8 is the length of that one. Sterling silver. Let me see if I can still read that faded mark there. Oh, you're going to be on, Doug? I hope you have a wonderful show on Whatnot at 6. Gosh, so many people to watch it. I think Donatella's on today too. That's good. That's going to be fun, Doug. You're going to do great. You've already done Whatnot, haven't you? I need to do some more Whatnot, but I've been really busy on eBay. I sold some interesting things on eBay. I love eBay too. And, spending some time listing because it takes time. I'll do this sterling silver, beautiful amethyst cabochons. These are on the lighter side. I mean, they're not a real, what is it called? Fleur de Paris or something. They're not that light, but they're like a medium purple, not a deep purple. And I'll do this for a buy now of $28. Buy now, $28, sterling brooch. Yeah, Antique Malls is the only place I can. And I got lucky with the Antique Mall jar I opened last week. I found 2 sterling pieces. One I wasn't expecting, and the other I was hoping, and it was indeed sterling. So yeah, there's still treasure out there, Doug. You'll find it like you always do. Those who know what to look for, right? And I mean, it's not that we have any special capabilities, honestly. I think it's just that we are persistent. And hope springs eternal, and it sometimes turns out in our favor. You have done it. Yeah, I thought you had. Well, Doug, I need to go over there and follow you. Is your name the same over there? Look at this gorgeous brooch. It's a bunny. Look at that huge mother of pearl. That little tiny eye, it looks like a ruby colored stone. Just gorgeous. It's the same. Okay, well, I'll have to go find you over there so I can put you in my followed hosts. That's awesome. It's a quick, it's very, very convenient. I love it. You don't have to be looking for anybody to invoice, and it's just all done. This is this is almost 1 3/4 long. Beautiful gold bunny. I really love it. There is no mark. Oh, there is. It is marked at the bottom there. Marvel. It's a Marvel bunny, gold tone, beautiful. That's a genuine mother of pearl. And I will do that one for $22. Buy now, $22. Buy now, $22. Okay, another Persian colored piece here. A little flower. I believe the pearl is faux, and it is signed as well. And it is a Sarah Coventry. Pretty design and great condition on this one. And I'll do it for $12. Buy now on the Persian colored turquoise, faux turquoise, faux pearl. Great color on it, still in great condition. $12. Buy now. Just put Sarah 12 if you're interested. Sarah 12 and it's yours. We're doing a lot of buy nows on these. Let me bring some sterling earrings just to break up the monotonous brooches for a while. These are Silpata, beautiful discs. These are called the wavy disc, and this is the front. So it's got a beautiful kind of pressed pattern there. I'm not sure how they fabricate that design. This is the shiny back. Whoops. And they are hook-on, pierced. These are sterling, and you'll see the back is actually where the mark is. Right there. Silpata sterling. These are absolutely beautiful. I'll do a buy now of $40. $40 buy now. Silpata is very collectible. People are asking a lot more for their collectible pieces. But we're trying to move out some jewelry. $40 buy now. Really cool discs. I love that look in the front. It's just got a really nice texture. And the diameter is 1 1/4. Sterling silver Silpata buy now $40. Again, this is the front. It's sort of a matte wavy design is what it's called. Really pretty. Sterling Silpata earrings $40. Buy now. I have I think this is a sweetheart locket, is what I've been told. Really beautiful. It's got a chasing design there of a flower. This is the back of it. It's enameled. It's a little chip there at the bottom on the enameling in the back. And this is really, I love when they're so flush like that. You break a nail every time you have to open it. It does have the gentleman's picture. I would say this is probably a World War II sweetheart locket from his attire with that hat, like probably in the 50s. Right? Really pretty. Handsome lad, too. I thought I saw a marking on the inside, but now I don't see anything. These were usually gold filled. Regardless, it's beautiful. It's a collectible piece. I don't really see them often with the hearts like this, and not in, I don't know, even the design in the middle almost looks like a sacred heart or an apple or another heart inside. Very pretty. And I'll do this one for a buy now of 60. Buy now $60. Sweetheart locket. With the photos inside. Buy now $60. It still closes quite nicely. That actually measures over an inch. 1 3/8 of an inch long by 1 1/8. This. Okay. We have a little Victorian assemblage here with the bird and the hand, some rose here. It looks like a shoe back here, but I can't quite tell. It's got a beautiful bird there in the front. Brass. And I'll do this one for $10. This one's huge. $10. It's over 3 inches. Any interest at $10? Thanks again, everyone who's here. I do appreciate your time. How we do things here is an email invoice through PayPal. So if you're interested in purchasing something, all you have to do is fill out my form that's there in the top of the chat. The most important information you can give me is your real name and your email so that I can invoice you if you found something today. Okay. Here's a little feather. This one's pretty. Silver tone. That would be pretty on a little turquoise or something, wouldn't it? I'll do this one for $8. $8 on the feather. Be pretty in a hat too. I think. Okay. Now we have a pendant here. This is a wonderful, huge, oversized pendant with some blister pearls swimming through there. I think it's amazing. Thank you, Miss Deborah. You like that sweetheart locket? I will put that aside for you. Appreciate that. Thank you, Becky, for keeping track for me. I appreciate your help so much. Thank you. And on this huge, I mean, this is just amazing. It is on a nice big bail, so you can put it on a cord, on a torque. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pearls, and a few of them got away. 5 pearls. This drops to 3 3/8 long. So it's longer than it is wider. And the width is 2.5. And I will do this for a buy now of $18. Buy now $18. Just a fabulous shell and pearls here. This one even looks kind of rainbowy. More grayish color. So pretty. Buy now $18 on the shell pendant. Okay. Then I have another sterling piece. Beautiful horse. Doesn't she? Becky's great. We've met several times. I don't know if you know, but Becky and I have had meetups because she lives here in Texas. And not too far. I shouldn't just say Texas, because if she lived in Amarillo, we probably would never meet. Texas is pretty darn big. But she's not too far from me. She's only like, what, an hour and a half from me or something? So we've had some, we needed to another one. I only have July left. I only have all of July. I think all my trainings start on the 31st that I have to be in person for. Then I can start doing other online things on the 1st of July if I want to get them done. All right, the horse here is gorgeous. He is 1.5 inches. We need to go eat. Eat an antique. Let me know, Becky, when you're free. I'm free during the week. I do have a couple of doctor appointments, though, I think on the 21st. I'm trying to get all my doctor appointments out of the way. Yeah, this is a really nice little sterling pendant, not pendant, excuse me, brooch. And I'll do him for $18. Buy now $18. He is sterling. Yeah, we need to do another one. All right, we're gonna pass on the horse. He is sterling though. And here's a pretty one. Look at her. This is heavy, very heavy. For its size, it's like picking up a watermelon. You know how watermelon, they say that the best way to pick a watermelon, I've had several people tell me different ways, but one way is, oh, there's a missing rhinestone. I'll have to get that fixed. We're gonna pass on that, is that it feels heavier than you would think when you look at it. All right, we've got the moon face and stars. Love this. No mark on it. Beautiful gold tone. What a pretty face. 1 5/8 over 1.5 inches in diameter there. Moon and stars. And we'll do 16 on it as well. 16 on the moon and stars. Moon face with the dangling stars. Great condition. $16 buy now on this brooch. $16 buy now. Again, we're doing buy nows. That means you just have to put the item, like moon face, moon brooch, $16 in the chat. And if I see you first, then you're the one who gets it. Okay. Here's a multi-mixed metal. I'm going to say it's copper and a base metal there. Kind of abstract looking too. Dimensional. Don't believe there's a signature, but I will double check. No. And we'll do $8 on it. It is 1 3/8 of an inch. Oval. $8. Heavy. Kind of a nice modernist look, don't you think? And that was only $8. All right, let me show you another fabulous sterling pendant. And I will put that on that chain as well so you can see how pretty it is. This is a shadow box. Beautiful nugget, vintage 70s. This one is marked, signed rather. And I really love this drop design. Look at that huge nugget. Isn't that pretty? It's marked there. JW. Looks like it says JW. Of course, it's sterling. It drops to 1 3/8. It's got a nice big bail. So that looks good with a torque as well. But again, you know how I feel about the delicate chains. Very pretty piece. It's heavy. It's falling off of this. There it goes. And I'll do this one for a buy now, $42. I like that it does have that big bail though. You know, I think this would look nice as a long chain one too, because it is pretty heavy. Would have a lot of movement. $42 buy now. And again, that dropped to 1 3/8. Sorry about that. I can't seem to get this to face right. And then now it's tangled in my ring. There we go. Shadow box. I love the shadow box. Any interest on that one? Sterling silver, as well as signed by the artisan. Yes. Well, you'd have to let me know so I can bring you a loaf. Let me know in advance, because you know I gotta start baking 2 days in advance. Get that starter going. Get that starter fed. Okay. All right. Let me show you this beautiful piece. This is a sarda, I believe. And we have peridot, and we have blue topaz, and a mother of pearl. Just beautiful. We also have, I think it's 18 karat solid gold on the accents. Yeah, solid gold on that accent. And it is sterling 18K, BA Indonesia. Someone said it was sorry, but I'm just going to say it's marked BA. I'm not sure exactly who makes it, but it's gorgeous. Very heavy piece, beautiful piece. And this one you would need a thicker chain for it. I think it looks better with a thicker chain. It's a pretty substantial piece. And that is 18 karat solid gold at the top accent there. Just beautiful. Well, I hope it's not infamous, because if it's infamous, it's not good. Maybe famous. Maybe famous. Or just highly lauded by me. Every time I make it, I'm like, man, this bread's good. Ah, I just can't stop. All right, look how pretty. Isn't that pretty? I'll do this one for $80. You are looking at 18 karat gold and gemstones, as well as sterling. $80 buy now. I think that's the lowest I've had it. Look at that huge bail. It'd be great on a torque. It's a little too heavy for this particular chain. It's quite hefty. So I'd probably put more of a curb chain on it. $80. Is it? Oh, me too. I've gone to some of the farmers markets where they've sold them too, and it's so interesting, but everyone's is different and good. And then Becky was kind enough to send me some from a famous bakery in San Francisco, which is, you know, the Holy Grail. That's where it all began. And that one was delicious too, but it's just because everybody's got their own starter, you know. And some starters are years and even hundreds of years old. They have been passed down for generations. It's incredible. I love this goldstone brooch. This one extends to 2 3/8, and it is a vintage brass findings here. Look at that gorgeous goldstone, and it's huge, beautiful. I'll do a buy now of $33 on this one. Buy now $33 on the goldstone brooch. Thank you again, all who are here. I do appreciate it. Last week I talked about a giveaway, and I forgot to do it. I was saying when I do a giveaway, I don't make you pay for anything. I don't make you buy anything. And even this one, since it's not very heavy, I will do international as well. So anybody who guesses my question can win my giveaway today, okay? And I'm not going to make you pay for shipping or buy something or it's going to be a true item, jewelry item. I think people like jewelry. That's why they're here, right? Any interest on this one at 18? And let me find the giveaway because I had it here a minute ago. Here it is. It's a beautiful sterling ring. It is actually adjustable, and I was reminded because it had peridot and garnets. And I've been showing a lot of things with peridot, including that cross. That's kind of cool, isn't it? Sterling silver and adjustable. I love the way this is adjustable, where it kind of bypasses, so you don't get anything caught. All right, so we're going to ask a trivia question in a little bit. Stay tuned for that giveaway if you're interested. Again, it'll be open internationally, and it'll be open to anyone regardless. You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to hold it for your next purchase. You don't have to pay shipping. It is a giveaway. All right, here's a vintage brooch. Very cool. Prong set, blue stone there. Base metal, I guess. So pretty. I love the way that's actually placed there. It is really, really cool. And it's kind of concave there. I'll do this for a buy now of $14. This is vintage. Buy now $14. The diameter on that one is 1.5. Any interest on this one? That was a really cool one in that sapphire color. Okay. Another pretty assemblage. This one's $5. It's an angel with a pearl face there. I really like these assemblage pieces. I think they're so cool. Knives, come here. Poor Knives is going deaf. You heard me. Or are you just looking for me? That's my little pup. Were you just looking for me? I think he was just looking for me. All right, I'm going to leave you looking at the brooches for about 2 minutes while I let him out. Come here. Come on. Let's go outside for a sec. I'll be right back. Let me know if you want to see some turquoise. I've got some cool turquoise too. Or anything else you might be interested in the chat. And thank you to the 31 people who came in to give a thumbs up. I know there's a lot of places to be, a lot of people to see. And for you to stop in to do that is really a godsend. Thank you so much. All right, we've got some beautiful vintage ones here. Look at these. I kind of like these together. But one is a Swarovski, and the other is a vintage AB. This one's broken? Oh my gosh, what happened? Oh, I just realized this was broken. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. I'm going to have to make it a pendant. Look how it has a little thing there, like it was a pendant. That's crazy. That's going to go in the Piddle jewelry video. Piddle with me. But this one is a Swarovski. It's got the little, is it a swan? The little swan there. It's a little moon, crescent moon. Approximately 2 inches. Beautiful Swarovski crystal. And I'll do this one for a buy now of $28. Buy now, $28. Swarovski crystal, crescent moon. $28. Buy now. Okay. Let me show you a really cool rhodonite pendant. Little donut ring pendant with sort of an Asian embellishment there, a little metal brass piece. This is on a drawstring cord. Really a pretty piece of rhodonite. And you can adjust this to go smaller or larger by just pulling on these 2 beads. So I think you can get it up to 30 inches long or 28 inches long. And I will do this one for a buy now of 15. Buy now 15. Of course you can always put another type of chain on that if you don't like the cords, but I think it looks pretty. Okay, we're going to pass on the rhodonite. Here's a lily pad. Beautifully enameled with red stones in the inside. Good condition. I don't see any mark on it. I think that would be pretty with a little frog brooch next to it. Wouldn't that be a nice scatter brooch ensemble? I think it's so cute. I'll do that one for 15. Buy now $15 on that one. And that's a big brooch. It is 2 inches, approximately 2 inches. Really nice. Oh, here's that one I fixed. I added that green stone in the center. Sort of a heart bouquet there of, I don't know, they kind of look like lilies to me. And I think this is brass. Could be a copper base, but it gives sort of a rose gold color. It's really pretty. I'll do it for $20 if anyone's interested. $20, buy now. It's huge. All right. We have a vintage cameo. Mini. I think this is less than an inch. And it looks like it almost looks like carnelian in the back and just a resin or I don't know, maybe celluloid or something in the front there. It's a teeny little vintage thing. It's 7/8 of an inch, not even an inch. But she is so pretty. And I'll do her for $12. $12 if anyone's interested in this one. Okay, this looks like a butterfly made of, I believe, conch this is called. So that pink shell. Really beautiful. Butterfly is $12. Good condition. $12 on that butterfly. Okay, that music is way too slow. Let me go switch that up. That one I don't like. Okay, I think that's a little better. All right, let's do some Native American. I'm going to put the brooches up for a while. And we'll do some silver before we call it a night. We'll come back to these later. I think we did okay. We sold a few. Look at this cool star. I'll do this star brooch for 10. Gold tone. Kind of goes with that other one with the silver star. That one's pretty. Okay. And let me get these down. This is so heavy. It's ridiculous. There's still another layer of brooches. Crazy. So much in the brooch section to go through. I have some sterling silver fetish necklaces. These are vintage. A heavy little bird there in the center, and then the two here. And this is that really good micro liquid silver barrel clasp. This is truly a vintage piece. It's hefty too. And it is 14 inches. So this is definitely choker style. And it is sterling silver. It's really pretty. And don't let me forget about the giveaway like I did last week. And I will do this one for a buy now $40. Buy now $40. Sterling silver on this one. Vintage. And that's a buy now $40. Now I have this one. This one looks like silk, but this is liquid silver. This is how you can tell the good liquid silver from the bad. It literally just glides. Light, tiny little blue bead there with other silver beads. This is vintage Native American from the 70s. And this one goes to 15 and a half. So all of these are choker pieces. And I'll do both of them. Since we didn't get any takers on the other, I'll do both of them for $40. Liquid silver, vintage. $40 on those. Two for the price of one there. Okay. On those for now. We have a sterling bracelet here. And it has one little puffy vintage charm. Yeah, it really is. The 14-inch might be tight on me, but the other one definitely fits. I don't remember, because I know I can wear up to a 15, but I'm not sure about a 14. But they're truly chokers. That was the style in the 70s. Can always get them adjusted with an extender. All right, this beautiful curb chain, nice thick curb chain with a Victorian heart. So if you're one of those that like to collect the Victorian style puffy hearts, I don't know if this one opens, I can't quite see, but it's really pretty. So you got your starter charm there already. I think it's just a puffy heart, because sometimes these teeny things open up. And look at that, it's got designs in the front and the back. Could possibly be a little ding. I can't quite tell if that's just a little mark of patina or what. But it's beautiful, and it is a good bracelet to start for your charm collection. I believe it is Italian, sterling, 7 1/4, 925 is the mark on both sides. Yeah. And I think I gave you the measurement, right? Opened at 7 1/4. Okay. And I'll do it for a buy now of $42. Buy now $42. This is a great charm. You can't make every bracelet a charm bracelet. I was talking about that earlier when I showed my oversized Mexican charm bracelet, and I talked about how thick this was and how convenient it is when you have a good bracelet for charms, especially these oversized ones, because the sterling will stretch. It will stretch, and then eventually the bracelets don't fit. They get too big. But like I said, so you start putting your nice little charms all over here, you're going to be glad you got a double curb here. All right, so that is a buy now $42 on that one, and that does have a vintage puffy heart. Now I have a puffy heart pendant. Beautiful. How cool would that look on that bracelet? To put a bail on that and then just have a single big oversized charm. I love the look of that too. This drops to 2 inches. The widest point of this is 1 3/4, but the heart itself is 1 3/4. Now when you have the bail, it's 2 inches. Isn't this gorgeous? I think it's so pretty. It does have a ding in the back or the front, wherever you want to wear it. So it does have a little ding there, so I'm going to compromise the price. I'm going to discount the price a little bit. Normally I would have said $75, but I'll do it for $48. $48, and no one has to see the ding when you wear it to the back. I love it. It's kind of wonky and pretty, elongated. $48 on the sterling puffy heart pendant. We did the Victorian. This is a nice hefty bracelet. It really is. I need to put that aside. I'm thinking of all kinds of themes for charm bracelets these days. This is a magnetic bracelet. It is by a pretty famous for this type of bracelet, Sabona. Sabona, S-A-B-O-N-A. And it's very structured, so you close it and it almost feels like you're wearing a bangle. It is gold tone and silver tone. I'll do it for a buy now of $14. Looks like gold and silver. It's absolutely beautiful. And it is fully magnetic, which people use for medicinal purposes as well. Buy now $14. It is opened to 6 5/8. So I think it's designed to fit close to the wrist. I like it. I think it's a nice look. It really looks like the real deal there, but it does have magnets right there. See, it sticks to my ruler. To my metal ruler there. Sabona bracelet there. Okay. Let's see what else we have. I had another, I was going to show you this ring. This is a size 8, mother of pearl heart, sterling silver Mexican, beautiful thick band. TA161 Mexico 925 is what it says. Size 8. And I'll do a buy now $55 on it. Buy now $55. Okay. That is the sterling ring there. And let's see what else I have here. Boy, I just refreshed my page and it went back to the beginning of the video. It's not what I want it to do. All right, we have some genuine pearls and faceted onyx stones here on these beautiful earrings. They are on lever back sterling. They drop to 2 inches. Beautiful. Real pearls. These are so pretty. And I'll do these for $30. Buy now $30. If we have any interest on these. Buy now $30. They drop to 2 inches. Sterling silver findings, faceted black onyx there, and genuine pearls. Any interest on the earrings? I swung those too hard. Aren't those pretty? All right, another sterling piece I have here. This is a 10-inch anklet. Sterling silver, all crosses. Whoops, I can't hold it there. I can't hold it on that bracelet holder because it's an anklet. But it's so pretty. It's got 3 different kinds of crosses, I think, or is it 2? It's got like these thin ones and the wider one. Yeah, I think it's 2 different kinds of crosses. Sterling silver anklet. It does measure 10 inches, so it will fit perfect. Doesn't, you know, people usually wear a size 9 in an anklet. And I'll do this one for a buy now of $32 on the sterling anklet. It's really pretty. High polish on it right now for sure. Hefty too. It's not lightweight at all. This is another one I was saying. You could put a chain in the back and make it a choker as well. You'd only need 6 more inches. If you got like another sterling chain and hooked it here and then here, could be a necklace as well. You'd have a convertible piece. Okay, that's really pretty. Then I have this other one with a little religious icon there as well, iconography. This is a tiny, it's almost like a rosary design because it does, but these kind of, well, this one's moving. The other ones aren't moving. Isn't that pretty? It's very delicate sterling silver bracelet with the Mother Mary there. It says, I can't read it. No, it's just a design. Maybe it does say something. Yeah, but it looks like it's in Polish or something. Or Italian. Senza peccati. Yeah, I think it's in Italian. Probably says pray for me. And then I've got the other symbols. I'll show it to you. It's the teeniest little metal. It's like a quarter of an inch in length. There. See, something is written around it. Very close, no spaces, so you can't hardly read it. And then, of course, the other symbol in the back. And they have these little fluted beads. One of these beads moves. This one. So it could be used, I guess, some of these are sometimes used as rosaries, sort of convenient little rosary jewelry. And it goes to 7 1/4. And I will do this one for a buy now of $20. Buy now $20 on this one. Very delicate little bracelet. Any interest at $20 on this sterling piece? Okay, we're going to pass on that. I had a bolo I was going to show you. What did I do with it? Now I can't find it. Oh, I have it here. Let me see. Oh, I have some more sterling pieces over here. A couple of necklaces. This is a beautiful sterling piece on a Figaro chain. It's got sort of a globe there, a little design of a globe, some laurel leaves. And it's supposed to be sort of a compass there. So I don't know if it's for like a traveler or bon voyage sort of gift, but it is by I and plus B is the symbol on it, as well as 925. Let me know if you know anything about it. And I believe someone said it was something like, there's no place like home. So I'm not sure. But it's a beautiful piece. I love the way it sits, kind of floating as well, with no bail visible. So sort of suspended. It's also dimensional. And yeah, it says on the very bottom, no place like home. So this is a really cool piece. I think, to me, it's very something I would probably like to give to someone who does like to travel or travels a lot. Or maybe someone who buys their first home. I don't know, there's a lot of symbolism in it. That's what it says down there, no place like home. I love the chain, it's absolutely beautiful. It's a very delicate Figaro. Hey Jason, how are you? Aw, thank you. Thanks for popping in and sending sparkles. Yeah, I would like, this would be so cool for someone who travels a lot. World travelers. I had some world travelers here last week. First one in the chat who can tell me who was a world traveler in my home last week. Or so, maybe it's been more. Jason, thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you being here. Guys, if you're not aware of Jason, someone came in that you sent over, Jason. Thank you so much. She was here earlier. And she said, Jason sent me. But I'm sending you guys over to Jason's too. If you haven't heard of his channel, you're missing a lot. So go subscribe to his channel and then go look for his other channel, Billy Run Coffee, because that's where he does his sales. I love this. It's very hefty. I'll do this one for $75. Very unique piece. No place like home. That's kind of me because I'm the homebody. I always say I want to travel, but I don't know if I really do. Jason is the sparkle, right? Yeah, this is a cool piece. It's really heavy. Great little chain on it. Now I have this little piece, kind of abstract and really heavy, also hinged. I love when things are done that way. And it kind of just looks like a dollop of sterling. Almost looks like a brush stroke, doesn't it? Oh my gosh. We got into watching Bob Ross. This one says 925S Floridanica, Floridanica, Denmark. Very hefty piece as well. Love the little wheat chain on that. I'll call that a wheat chain, right? And this one measures. Let's see what this measures. And thank you again, everyone who popped in. If I didn't say hello, I certainly am glad you're here. Bumbleboy Mom, how are you? And she's the only one that actually heard the question. No, somebody else did. Son and I wish my son, no, it wasn't my son. It was only my grandkids. So the correct answer, but thank you for participating, was Laura. Laura, you won. You won the giveaway. Free giveaway. When it's a giveaway, guys. You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to come back. You don't have to make a purchase next time. You don't have to pay for shipping. You just get a free gift. So Laura, this one's yours. It's sterling silver, is peridot, garnets, and sterling is what I was told when I purchased it. So it's yours. I think I have your information because you were here last week and I think you found some things to purchase, right? So congratulations. Yes, they were here and they are world travelers. I think they only lack India and Africa. They've been all over since they were wee tots. They're only 8 and 10. But, yeah. So this Floridanica, I will do for a buy now of 62. Buy now 62, and it is sterling. It's very hefty. That is a solid piece. Congratulations, Laura. Yeah, I was going to give that away last week and I forgot. I was saying, please remind me when I do a giveaway. I don't make you buy anything. I don't make you come back for free shipping or next purchase or anything like that. I just give things away, but sometimes I forget. All right, now we got this beautiful garnet cross. Now these are really kind of on the purple side. I feel like they're almost amethyst. They're purpley red. Really pretty. Sterling silver. Are you really? That's nice. That's nice. My grandkids and their parents are going to the German markets, the Christmas markets for Christmas. They do a Christmas vacation too. And that's one place I always wanted to go to. Just to see the German markets. This is 1 7/8, so I'm so happy they're going. That's going to be fantastic. This is 1 7/8, and I'm going to do the cross for $40. Buy now, $40. I'm not selling the chain. I'm just demoing the look here, but it's beautiful. Oh, nice. Well, you're in a wonderful place, huh? The Carolinas are beautiful, aren't they? That's what I've been told. Buy now, $40. That is sort of purpley. It really, to me, it's, I mean, I don't know. Have we heard grape garnets? Is there such a thing? Because these actually remind me more of garnets than, I mean, a little bit on the amethyst side. But they do kind of look like red grapes. That was a $40 buy now. Well, enjoy your travels, whoever is out there traveling. Nice to do that when you can, for sure. All right, so that was the sterling pieces there. Oh, and I had a giveaway from Miss Laura. Got that one done. I had a bolo. What did I do with it? Let me look around. Bolo. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. No, that's not it. Here it is. All right, she's a beauty. Real leather, sterling tips, gorgeous. I don't want to say it's Sleeping Beauty, but it's a pretty color. Beautiful color. Little tiny matrix there. Sterling silver. I love the simplicity of it. I've worn this one several times. Just as a necklace. You don't have to wear it with a collared shirt, but you can lend it to your husband if he wears collared shirts, and it'll look just as nice. And I will do this one for $120. Buy now, $120. Big tips too. I love that. All sterling. And I'm really impressed with these being real leather too. You can hear the sound, because many times they're not. They're nylon. All right, guys. I think I'm going to call it a night. I'm getting hungry. I'm going to go eat some sourdough with an egg salad sandwich. Go enjoy everybody else's auctions out there. Jason, are you coming on shortly? Let us know. And we'll go check it out. I've got Zombie to go see as well. I heard Doug is over on Whatnot. Oh my gosh. Sometimes I will literally sit with my iPad, my TV, my phone, and my laptop. So I don't have to tell you who to go see. That's not my job. My job is simply to bring you jewelry and hopefully a good time. If you had a good time, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss another video here in the live selling channel, because it's random. I just come on when I can. Some days I come early, some days I come late. But your time is always appreciated. Enjoy your week, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.